summer, and guys can't wait to get this one started. And the Owls about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. He's got 40. Rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida Atlantic's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the... These guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every...
Turning it on! All down, but he has enough Offense getting set on first. They think there's room to run to the right here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quickly complete. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tom, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Dropping back, it's Santiago. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up at the end.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Give to the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go on top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Let's see what they find in the playbook. We're 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting... in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now facing third and forever. Scanning the field, it's Santiago. Pocket breaking down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll go to the air. Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. Pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in. Down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they...
He's loose. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Santiago. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdowns, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Trying to keep this drive alive. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Illinois. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they're looking for some plays that work. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to...
Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up. And on that play, you're helpless. And you know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They'll give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw at Santiago. They'll throw it to the back of the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And there was no
success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They go to the ground. Running into the open space. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Punts it out in the air. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Hands it off. He struck it out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. It doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot, and I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense.
Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The give on the inside. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive play. They've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll pull it on the read. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Santiago. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Finding Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Looking to fire. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28. 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going. To the air, it's Santiago. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
Touchdown, Illinois! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. One more snap coming before halftime. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it down the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Give to the back. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Santiago. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On third down, he drops the throw. Brings it down on the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The finding a line needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He caught it. Touchdown, finding Illini. And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, as they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Right on the money. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
There he goes! Made a defender miss. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Gets it out fast. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground with the back. Got room at the 35. He gets it in. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it to the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll start this drive firing. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Under fire. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. Touchdown! Atlantic. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. Deep shot to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the move from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will have the ball first. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first time.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So UCLA's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the change with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bruins are marching down the field. Off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Makes it past the mark. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The lone back's got it. That's a ball on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball.
He's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle for a loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Bruins are in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Past the 40. Oh, he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. Can't get him to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense just trying to get the ball to their receiver quickly out in space to the perimeter of the field. But how about the speed of the linebacker? Able to close and make that tackle. That's impressive.
Throws to the wideout. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Out of the gun, they give to the back. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
And that tight end looking like a stealth wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Trying to take it back. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Spin, still on his feet. He worked his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. The give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You've got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
What a disappointment. No good. Margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Working that left side now. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Owls want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Running back searching for a hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that. Oh, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got the touchdown. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, what a punt! Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Ford Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away.
And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown Owls.
It's so nice as a quarterback, but it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still on his feet at the 45. To running room. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 14 to Wisconsin.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. It's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They really got this offense humming. Just a scores on the sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Got it set up on the outside. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sets up the screen, fighting off the defender. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
We'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
The RPO fire complete to the left, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. By the QB. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries.
Touchdown, Bruins! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the play.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give out of the gun. Crosses the 45. All by himself down the middle. Running through contact. Touchdown, UCLA! The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Looking downfield on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's got another one. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback or...
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quickly out to the top. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. And he will score! Touchdown!
This guy.
Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking everywhere for room. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Once the defense is wide open. To the races to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 55 yards. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. Stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on. anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the... So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen again.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lost to throw again. Finds his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete. A play of the opening drive coming up, and now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the FIU Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys.
It's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Lewis wants to pass. Here's a hit. Got room to work. Breaks it to the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Waddle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got the back in the middle. 45 on its way. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Panthers. They wanted the finish, and that they did on that possession.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The running back has it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. football with the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, they give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts. Own 25-yard line. Lewis to throw. A little screen to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space. We can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Got a man. It's blocked. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really want to do.
A strike downfield. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. FIU set up with another 1st down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Finding an escape route. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Lewis wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit.
hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Long incompletions. Okay, we got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. When they come home, they equal big-time points.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Owls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And the extra point puts... A field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Waddle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got a first down at the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to... That second down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Quickly to the tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Puts it out of the air. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Kick is in the air. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Florida International offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Lewis wants to pass. Lions on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Ronald. Now they've got... breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter, and
turning it on. Oh, the sweet feet. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. FIU pushing tempo. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open man.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And we are dead even here in the second.
And you want to touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the top. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One big play, and now they've got... 32-yard line on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, he wins.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. FIU will line up to punt. Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse them.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. FIU pushing tempo.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lewis wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Here comes the heat. And not much going on downfield. They just get rid of it and lift to play another down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football.
Had it in his hands for the score and landed on the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Going to pull his way in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost a fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 25. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Once he got some room, it was over. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Auburn Tigers have been efficient and methodical. They've built this big lead so far, and it's hard to imagine this group relinquishing it before the final.
There we go! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Barry. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back to pass, it's Barry. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rock. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. FIU set up with another first down. Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barry. There's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Absolutely perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And back to the air on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. It falls incomplete as we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Game tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Fires complete on the crosser. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, FIU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, all. And the beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this. But it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. To the air, it's Barry. Got it in the middle, it's Waddle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Going to the running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost it. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Unloads it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Off the arm, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Barry. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. with a fresh set. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's blocked. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it, passes, sticks, and still on his feet. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The give and tick, 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 tick. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little space. Brings it to the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. You got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out. Hold on. Don't make big mistakes. And you got your first dub of the season.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Back to pass, it's Barry. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Panthers now with a long... to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. After the filthy move, he's got room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level there.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got it. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Rowe. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Barry. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. FIU will line up to punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time to take a shot. He makes a grab.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play the entire play.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scored scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Corners are going to bail. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal. It helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.